Reflections. You are over here with Terethia. With that being said, we are over here talking about different herbs to use reflection when you are doing different divination work. Now, we know when you are doing different divination work, you have to use one of the 5 elements: fire, earth, air, water, or ether reflection, which is all of them combined. Okay, so today we are actually talking about the element fire. So if you are doing divination work dealing with fire, these are some herbs that you can actually add to your divination work to make your "Do you believe in magic" a little bit more potent. With that being said, let's get started. First on the list is basil. Now, basil is a herb that I'm sure all of you are familiar with. You may even can go in your kitchen and see basil in your cabinets. Reflections. With that being said, basil is used for more than cooking. Okay, so when you are doing cooking magic, basil is a good go-to as well. Okay, we're talking about using the element fire. Now, basil is actually a masculine herb that is actually ruled by the planet Mars. So a good time to if you are doing any rituals in March or April, adding basil to your ritual or your spell will actually make it more potent. Now, this is a good herb if you are doing a spell or ritual dealing with wealth, dealing with healing of relationships. If you're having certain problems in your relationships and you are doing a particular spell or ritual dealing with relationships, basil would be a good herb to add in their reflection. Okay, not only that, basil has been known to aid in success with businesses. So if you are an entrepreneur or you're doing any type of business venture and you are doing a little success magic, okay, basil would definitely be a good go-to. And we're actually going to talk more about basil probably in our next session tomorrow. But right now, I just wanted to do a briefer on fire divination and using the herb basil. Next on the list is carnation. Now, carnation is actually a flower that was actually worn by diviners. If you notice during the witch trials, it was actually said that the witches would actually put carnation, they would actually wear them for an extra sense of going to the afterlife reflection when they were being prosecuted. Okay, reflection, or hung. Okay, so with that being said, carnation, that's just a little side fact about the herb carnate, about the flower carnation. Not only that, it is said to add an extra sense of protection. Okay, so if you're dealing with any legal cases or anything like that, it's actually said that wearing carnation will actually aid in protection. Okay, so not only that, if you are doing any type of protection spells, carnation in incense is definitely a good go-to. This is a good go-to, especially dealing with incense reflection. Okay, we are talking about the herb carnation. On the list is batoni. Now, batoni is actually a masculine herb that is ruled by Jupiter. So November and December is a good time to add this herb in your rituals and your spells, since it is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Okay, not only that, it was actually said that if you actually put some batoni in your pillow, it actually helps to prevent nightmares. Reflection. Next on the list is coriander. Now, coriander is actually a masculine herb as well that is ruled by the planet Mars. So if you have a lot of chaos energy around your reflection, March and April is a good month to March, April, and actually October as well is a good month to add coriander into your rituals and spells, especially love spells. Love spells, coriander has known to be a success in love spells as well. Reflection. Okay, and not only that, coriander has been known to be a herb that actually protects the home. So if you are trying to do a protection spell around your home, coriander would definitely be a good herb to go to. Next on the list is celandine. Now, celandine has actually been a particular herb that is actually ruled by the sun. Yes, it's actually ruled by the sun. So a good month to add this would definitely be September and August. September and August would definitely be a good month to do this to add this particular herb into your rituals and your spells. Reflections. Now, this is a particular herb that has been known to help wrongful imprisonment. So if you wrongful injustice. So if you are going through any legal cases or anything like that and you are doing certain protection spells, reflection, this has actually been a herb that was said that it will help them escape unfair imprisonment. Okay, when it is actually worn. Okay, so we are talking about celandine. Last on the list is aromathief. Now, this reflection is a very important herb. This herb is actually used in a lot of love spells and love rituals. It's actually also called coxcomb. Okay, so this herb is also called coxcomb. Okay, so with that being said, this is actually a feminine herb that is ruled by Saturn. Reflection. So this particular herb, with it being ruled by Saturn, it is actually known to in certain rituals, when they are trying to invoke invisibility, reflection, this is actually a herb that they actually put into those rituals and those spells. Okay, it has actually been known to repair broken hearts. Remember, this particular herb is actually used in a lot of love spells. It's heavy in love spells, reflection. So if this person seems like they can't get over this person broken hearted, they said Torethia, what reflection? They're broken hearted. They may need to add this herb into their ritual and spell, reflection. Okay, and a good time to do this particular ritual or spell is December and January. Okay, before January the 13th, preferably. So with that being said, reflection, I wanted to come over here and I wanted to tell you about certain herbs that you can actually add to your rituals and your spells when you are dealing with fire divination. Until next time, reflection, Ashe.